Well, today we are in Ram Falls Provincial Park, and this is quite literally in the heart of David Thompson country here. But this is a lovely place to come camping and also explore the falls, which is right in behind there. And then there's also a campground on the far back over here that has like 5 distinct loops. And there's a little ridge that follows the canyon past the Ram Falls, and it keeps going. So we're gonna explore all of that today, and we're gonna start with the campgrounds. The campgrounds has 5 distinct loops. There's loop number 1, which is the first one just as you come in, and that one is first come, first serve. These are all kind of pull through loops. Loop 2 actually has pull through campsites as well, and loop 3, 4, and 5, those are actually like driveway style where you kind of pull in, you pick your spot, and then you come right to this registration board right in here, grab one of these cards, fill it out, and it says how many nights, $28 per night, and you put your check or cash and you slide that in here. If you're doing the self-registration, you can only book for 3 nights at a time, but you can stay for a maximum of 16 days in the one spot. Quiet hours are from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. and no loud music at any time. Pets must be leashed at all times and dispose of all your pet waste. Checkout is 2 p.m. Liquor and cannabis is allowed only within your registered campsite. Off-highway vehicles are prohibited. Cutting or gathering of firewood is also prohibited. You have to bring your own. Do not approach or harass or feed the wildlife, and fireworks are prohibited. So let's start with looking at the campgrounds, then we'll go check out the falls, and we'll show you everything you guys want to see and know about Ram Falls Provincial Park. This is a good example here of a site, and this obviously is first come, first serve. So you come here, find your spot, and then if you like it, you put your stuff here and then go get a card, pay for your registration and all that jazz. But what I like about loop 1 and loop 2 is that they have pull-throughs, which makes it easy to get in and out. You don't have to have a trailer to use these pull-through sites, because you could just be using a tent and have it here and have your vehicle really close by. But all the loops are very similar. They all have washrooms. Sometimes they're at the front, sometimes they're more towards the middle. There's also a water pump to get water. There's like an old school pumping well thing that you can just pump up to get water. There's notices on all the water that it's not for drinking, so you can use it for anything else. So regardless of where you camp, you're gonna be able to get the same amenities. So let's go and check out the ones on loop number 5, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. So this is an example here of one of the campsites that's in loop 5. So loops 3, 4, and 5, they're kind of similar, and they're all driveway type campsites. You just pull your rig in, then you stop, and then you have access to a picnic table, and then your fire pit, which is actually permanently in the ground. These are very spacious ones for the most part, and what I like about this campsite is that all the trees are intact. I can barely see the sites in beside me here. There's so many trees. It gives a lot of shade and also gives a good buffer for noise from the other people camping around with you. Well, this is Ram Falls. We're right at the top of the waterfall, and at the far back over there, this valley drops down a good 25 to 50 meters, and then it keeps going, and then you're at the bottom of this canyon. I don't know how far out it goes, but I think it probably takes a while before the ground and the stream actually level off together. This is not the lookout you want to come to check out the falls, because you really can't see the falls from here. You can kind of go at an angle over there and look sideways, but as you can see behind me over there, there's a long series of stairs that goes all the way down, and then there's a lookout at the far back, and that's where you want to go check out the falls. So if you want to come and hike down to check out the top of the falls, be prepared to get your feet wet, because that's the only way you'll get down here. And also be aware, if there's a lot of water, you don't want to come down here. So I got lucky today being able to have low water levels to allow me to easily cross, walk in the creek and come all the way down here. So let's hike out of here. We'll wrap around and we'll go all the way to that lookout to show you guys what the actual Ram Falls looks like.
That little orange bridge that gets you to the provincial park is right at the far back over there. And then there's a big scree pile, and it comes down, and it leads you right to this gorgeous little waterfall in behind here. And we kind of scurried up in here just to see what's at the end. And it's not much of a hike, but it's definitely something cool to come check out. It's another little hidden waterfall leading down to the Ram River, which leads all the way out through Ram Falls. Oh, we're not sheep, that's for sure.
Wow. Well, this is the front face of Ram Falls. And as you can tell, this is one of the rare waterfalls that's completely detached and a full suspension all the way down to the bottom. I've tried a few times to record video down there, but you can't come on this side, and if you want to get to the bottom, you have to go down to the river. There's this massive scree you don't want to go down, and it's quite difficult for humans to get up and down this large scree. But all afternoon that we've been here, we've seen sheep just run up and down this like if it's nothing. They're very well adept to this type of terrain. So this is the gorgeous Ram Falls. So now let's head down to the rest of the ridge and see what that looks like. this is the whole view you get if you carry on down at the Ram River. It's just a massive canyon that keeps going and keeps going. We've done about 5-6 kilometers down here, and the trail seems to keep going for a long ways. Eventually it does stop, so it's an out and back, so you have to go and then turn around and come back, but you can go a long ways down there, and this is a gorgeous view you'll have here. So this is the Ram River at Ram Falls Provincial Park, and I'm Eric Choplate, and these are my adventures. Peace out.